Welcome in. Thanks so much for watching. It is Thursday, February 17th, and it is time for our plays of the day. I'm Alex White here with the former Las Vegas odds maker for over 30 years and sports betting expert, Kenny White. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. It's been a great basketball season and just looking for more plays every day. And we have some good ones for everybody for Thursday.
All right, let's get started. We're going to start in Conference USA, Middle Tennessee State at Florida International. Middle Tennessee -4.5. Total on that game, 140.
Yeah, Conference USA basketball game. Very interesting. These two teams played a little over a month ago, and the first meeting, Middle Tennessee won the game 50-39, 89 total points scored in that basketball game. The teams combined to go just 12 for 52 from three-point range, and I'm going to go over this time. And it's because both teams have been playing faster, scoring more, and giving up more points since that last game they played against each other. Middle Tennessee State 6-1 to the over. Their last 7, they are 8-2 over this year in their road games. And Jeremy Ballard's Florida International squad also 6-1 over their last 7 games. They've picked up the pace and they've picked up their scoring. So this total sitting at 140 maybe looks high compared to their first outing. Throw that game out. These are two different teams right now. Both are playing up tempo. Both are scoring. Both are playing less defense.
Okay, we want the points in that one. Let's look at some underdogs. We're going to start in the Southern Conference. North Carolina, Greensboro at Chattanooga. Chattanooga -10.5. Total 126.5.
Well, good thing I do like the underdog in this game because, I am on an underdog. North Carolina, Greensboro +10.5 here in this spot. This is a revenge factor game. They lost the first meeting 72-64 at home in a game they actually led by 6 points under 10 minutes to go in the game. I'm expecting a very low-scoring basketball game here tonight. Now, the first one was high-scoring, 72-64, 136 points. That's not really high-scoring. It is under the NCAA average. But for these two teams, it's very high-scoring. And it's because they scored 48 points the last 10 minutes, 18 points the last 2 minutes of that basketball game. These are two very slow, methodical teams. They both run the shot clock down as deep as they possibly can. Both teams play better defense than they play on the offense. But two reasons why I really like this game. Greensboro, number one, they have that revenge, the home revenge from the 72-64 loss. The other is Chattanooga is in first place in the Southern Conference. They just beat Furman, the second best team in the conference. They now lead the division by 3 games with just 4 to go. If there's ever a time to relax, it is this one. And I think Chattanooga takes their foot off the pedal. Greensboro still fighting for one of those coveted buys in the first round of the conference tournament. Very motivated with that revenge. And in a low-scoring game with the totals 126.5. And I think it could be less. Points are to premium. I love the Spartans here plus the 10.5 points.
Okay, I like the Spartans too. Let's move to the AAC, Wichita State at Cincinnati. Cincinnati -2.5. Total on that game, 135.
Yeah, I'm going to take Wichita here, plus the 2.5. A big game, both teams. A very evenly matched game, I feel. My power ratings have these teams very, very closely rated. I actually have Wichita rated 1 point better. Another home revenge game. They lost 61-57 already this year. Two teams kind of going in opposite directions right now. Cincinnati, Wes Miller, he left North Carolina Greensboro the last game. He was there last year, took the job at Cincinnati, started out on a house on fire, but as of late, they've kind of slowed down a little bit. 1-5 ATS, their last 6. They are 6-8 this year ATS in their home games, just 4-8 in conference. And again, I think it's a very competitive game that both teams are pretty equal here. The home revenge factor to Wichita. I will take the Shockers plus the 2.5 points.
Let's move to the NBA. Getting close to the All-Star break. We're all getting excited to see those big names that were traded actually play for their teams. In this case, we won't. We got Philadelphia at Milwaukee. No James Harden yet. Milwaukee -6.5. Total on that game at 223. Do you like anything here?
Yeah, this is the last night before the All-Star break. And Philadelphia at Milwaukee, big game in the East. I'm going to go over the points, over 223 this total is right now. And you're right, no James Harden for Philadelphia. He's not back yet. But they still have enough scoring punch in the lineup. Joel Embiid Tyrese Maxey's been great this year. Tobias Harris, Danny Green, a lot of scorers, but it's not the Philadelphia scorers that has me interested in this over. It's the Milwaukee scorers that have me interested. Drew Holiday is having a tremendous year for the Bucks. He's been able to do it all for them, and his post-up ability has been very solid. But Giannis having an MVP year, Chris Middleton sensational, and Bobby Portis has come out of nowhere, shooting 41% from three-point range, averaging 15 a game. And I say nowhere. I've always liked Bobby Portis. Thought he's a really good player. A little bit of a troublemaker with teammates and opponents, but man, he's got so much talent. If he can just keep his mouth shut and play basketball, the Bucks really got a good player there. Now, it's Milwaukee's offense again, sixth best in the NBA over the entire season. Over the last 30 days, they've actually been the second best offense efficiency in the NBA, 12th on defense. They're eighth in tempo. They love to push. They're 6-0 over their last 6 games, 8-1 over their last 9 games. They've scored 128 points or more in 4 of their last 6 games. They did beat Philadelphia this year earlier in Philly, 118-109. That came 227. And in that game, there was just 43 points scored in the fourth quarter, a very low fourth, or that game really could have come in the 240s. So I'm expecting up and down pace here, a lot of tempo. Last night before the All-Star break, let's have some fun. Milwaukee puts another big number up on the board, but Philadelphia stays in this too to help us get us over the total.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this one. It should be a great game. I have one play in the NHL. Lots of games tonight. A lot of good ones, too. I'm looking at the Detroit Red Wings at New York playing the Rangers. I like the Rangers here. They are 3-7 in their last 10 games. The Red Wings, they're 4-6, but they really haven't beaten anyone. The only great win there is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Besides that, the Flyers twice and the Sabres. So I went to Odds Checker. I looked for -1 to get some plus money. I found -1 at Sugar House plus 104. And if you're not that confident, you can go ahead and take the Rangers lay the -190. Those are our Thursday plays. Kenny White, thank you. As always, good luck to everybody. I'm Alex for Odds Checker. We'll see you next time.